All right, so let's start today's class. So first few things there are discussing Jenkins at a Jenkins administration level. It's not about the pipeline. It's not about jobs and anything. So it's about administrating the Jenkins. So you have seen installing the Jenkins, and configuring, everything. Today we'll see the first topic is about backing up the Jenkins. How to back up the Jenkins server. What are the ways to do it, and how to restore them also. Why backups? Just to keep safe side. I mean, so we'll be having regular backups. So it can be, morning or evening, something, some timing, whatever, based on the requirements. So, like, let's say we have to take a regular backup of Jenkins server. So we'll start like, first thing is how many ways are to do backup and how to do that. So one common way is to do backup is to copy the whole Jenkins home directory. What is the Jenkins home directory? System, I think where live Jenkins, right? So one way of taking backup is copying the whole directory. Just you can copy it to some other folder, or you can copy it to some other server. It does not matter. You can copy anywhere. Simply just an SCP to another server, or rsync to another server, or just CP to some other directory. So all same. So this is one way. I mean, copying the whole thing. But this backup contains every data, including the job workspace. It's like literally we're just copying the Jenkins directory. That's everything, whatever inside it, and you can create a new Jenkins out of that. Let's say I copied the Jenkins to sorry where live Jenkins directory, complete directory, to another server. There, what I do simply is I'll install Jenkins, and in the configuration, let me show you. Let me log in. In the configuration, simply you point to the Jenkins. So where live, sorry, there is Jenkins. Yeah, here it is. Check how much size. It's around 4 GB. Sorry, 430 something MB. It's covered here. So one way of backup, as I told you, is copy the complete Jenkins directory to, let's say, maybe slash opt slash test, or simply let's Jenkins backup. It's copying everything. I mean, it just copy command. Since we don't have another server, we're just copying to the same server. That's it. But let's say if you have other server, another backup server where you're keeping this backup, you can just do a CP. Usually, everyone copies to a different directory, not to not to the same server. Why? Because there is no point of backing up to the same server. If server is down, backup also is down. That's why you have to make it to a different server. You have to make sure the backup is in a different server. Now see, go to Jenkins backup. So we have all the files, see contents. Now what we have to do is, let's say now, as an example scenario, uh, I copy, I took the backup, and of course I copied everything, whatever, to a different server. Now my Jenkins server is down. I have to make it up. The server itself is down. It will take some time to restore it due to some issue. But I have the backup right in different server. I can use that backup, to run another Jenkins server. So how do I do it? First, I'll install Jenkins, normal, casually. I'll install Jenkins. And then what I do is, after installing, I simply, by default, it will take varlib Jenkins, obviously, in the new server also. So even though in the we are installing separately, right, new Jenkins we are installing in a different server, which has the backup. But still, it will take varlib Jenkins only by default. This is the default one. So after installation, without accessing the Jenkins, we simply just open a configuration file, default Jenkins. Here, there will be somewhere this varlib Jenkins path. So you have to change that. Let's see first where it is present. There is no Jenkins. There is no varlib Jenkins. Yeah, Jenkins home. See, this is the location. So and varlib Jenkins. This is the path. Why it is varlib? The dollar name. Dollar name is a variable here which has Jenkins. So if it uses the variable here, so varlib Jenkins. This is the path. Simply what you do is you can modify the existing one or simply just do like this. Add another comment it and add another variable called Jenkins home slash opt slash Jenkins bkp. I think this is the one. Simply save it and restart it. Save. I saved it. First stop Jenkins. Sorry. Now what we have to do is we have to give permission. So now let's go to OPT. So in here OPT what happened? This is the path now which we are expecting. And we have to change the permissions to Jenkins user. By default, it's already came to Jenkins backup, but why it came is we just copied from there, right? It copied the permissions also. But in case if we are running Jenkins as a different user, not just Jenkins user, let's say we are running Jenkins as a some default user, I mean some let test user. So we have to change the ownership to test. But by default, Jenkins will run as Jenkins user. How do I know? Same thing. Open this file, etc default Jenkins. See Jenkins user dollar name. What is the dollar name? Jenkins. It will have this user. See like this. I don't want to change the default as well. Let's keep it. So now let's start the Jenkins server. Start Jenkins. Let's see whether it will work or not. Let's start it. Let's check the status. It's running. Let's refresh. Where is it? Leave. Sign in. Test 1, 2, 3. Everything is there, but just verify the configuration first. What we have to verify? Whether the Jenkins home directory is changed or not. It's still not pointing. Then it will be somewhere another place we have to change. Mhm. Let's change it. Let me just go. Let me go check if it is somewhere else. OPT Jenkins backup. Okay, this is correct. Oh shit, I didn't see. This is another place. Okay. I just changed the. I changed the above one. You should have told me, right? I forgot. Okay, this. Yeah, this is the one I should comment. I commented the wrong one. Sorry. Now stop it. Jenkins. We can do simply restart also, but just for safe, I'm just doing this start and stop. My bad, that's I commented the wrong line, not the original one. Started, let's check the status first. Running. Alright, let's open. It's okay, test 1, 2, 3, something. Let's go to manage Jenkins system. Oh, what the hell? Still it is safe. Did I miss again? Let me just. It is a default Jenkins. Jenkins home is correct. Jenkins underscore home. All right. Yeah, this should be correct. Somewhere I need to change it. Wait. It's fine. It should be fine. Let's check another file. This is this one there. Mhm. Let's go to this file. Status. There's nothing here. Why? Here nothing. So that's the only place. So I stop Jenkins. Let's refresh. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. Now default Jenkins. Jenkins underscore home. Yeah, OPT. This is the one. Hmm. Any other place? I think only one place. Yeah, this is my OPT Jenkins background. I think in service we have to change. Let's try. So this is fine. And mhm. So let's start it. So just a minute. Status. Yeah, it's working. Hmm. Let's see if it is working or not. It's still saying okay. Let's debug it. Still up, pointing to old location. Let's try this. I'll explain what is this, but that's okay. For now, let me just open. It's working right, see? This is still same in the service. If you observe which Jenkins home is the one which changed, right? But still see, it's pointing to where lib Jenkins. It means it's not working the file. Let's open this one. This is a service file. Let's open a service file. See, in the service file, it is present as where lib Jenkins itself. So we have to change here also. So pt slash Jenkins bkp. Same thing here. Sorry, sorry. Let's save it. Let's restart it. Let's try. Oh, wait. If we change something in the service file, we have to do this daemon reload. Restart. Mhm. Now open this service again. Let's see. Yeah, OPT Jenkins file. Now let's refresh this. Yes. Go to Jenkins, system. See, we're pointing to Jenkins. The backup location I meant to say. See here, what's happening is like it's let's say since as a just for testing purpose, we backed our Jenkins home, I mean complete home directory into same server itself. Usually it's not the case. We'll be deploying it to new server somewhere, some another machine. So and we'll create a new Jenkins server in that machine and we'll point the backup path as a home directory. So how to point it? We have seen right. The first step is there will be a file called etc default Jenkins. Open that. There will be a variable called Jenkins underscore home. So you have to update that according to your uh, backup path. And as well as there will be service Jenkins because we are using running service right Jenkins service. There will be a service file user lib system d system Jenkins dot service. In that file, you have to change update the Jenkins home. I mean the new backup path. So now after that, restart the service. Jenkins will point to the backup instead of the main varlib Jenkins, the default varlib Jenkins. So how the scenario goes like this: my Jenkins server is there, it's down for some reason. It will take around easily. I mean, I don't know why when it will come, come up. So what I'll do, I'll have a new server. I mean, I'll go to a server where the backups are being stored. If it's possible, I'll install the Jenkins server first. I'll install normally how we did it, and then manually I change these two configuration files and start the server. And once I log in, my Jenkins will be like this. So all the data exists. See, by jobs, let's go to configuration, check the credentials. See, credentials also exist. So it didn't go on. So like this, you back up the Jenkins. Is it clear so far? Any doubts?
Some no doubt, it's a clear.
Others? Okay. So if no doubt, there is one more option to backup. There is a plugin called Thin Backup. Let's go to. We will use this also. That's fine. Available plugins. Thin backup. TH5M. Is it still there? Yeah, thin backup. So they'll use this to backup. But the only difference between these two is why we have two. One why what is the difference is when you do normally backup of a Jenkins home directory, we're literally copying everything. Whatever is present in the Jenkins currently, we're copying everything. We're backing up everything. But thin backup is not like that. This will back up only job configuration. This will back up only job configurations. So that we can restore the jobs if something goes wrong. How to do it? So I've installed the Jenkins, sorry, the thin backup plugin. So once it is done, there will be an option manage Jenkins, thin backup. See, this is the option. Just click on it, backup now. It's throwing error because we didn't configure anything for backup. So I have to go to manage Jenkins, system. Let's see if there is a thin backup option here. There is nothing. Yeah, see, thin backup configuration. First thing you have to give backup directory. Where you want to keep the backup. Let's create one folder. Somewhere maybe let's say slash home mkdir backup something. Oh, sorry. Slash home slash backup, right? Just give it. So it means it'll store the backups in this folder. Backup, but not writable. Okay, permission. Sorry, I had to give. Remember, right? Jenkins is running as a Jenkins user. I had to change the ownership. Backup, and I'm giving write permissions. Now let's see. Yeah, backup schedule. It's like when to backup. Cron expression you can give. See like this. Maybe 12 o'clock. 0012. Blah, blah. Every day 12 o'clock. Every day 12 o'clock. So now it's saying backup for scheduled differential backups. Differential backups here, like it'll store only the files which are modified after the last backup. Let's say 12 o'clock we Jenkins we took the backup, pin backup plugin. And today 12 o'clock you should do backup, right? Yesterday it took 12 o'clock. Today also 12 o'clock. But if it is differential backup, it will take only the configuration which has been changed from the last day. I mean last backup. Which means from yesterday 12 o'clock to today 12 o'clock. Don't want that. Let's keep it full backup every time. Now max the number of backups. How many backups you want to keep? So like it's because you'll do every day, right? How many you want backups to be stored? Maybe you know 2 backups is fine for me, or 5 something. It'll keep that many days backups. This is not the days. Here we are taking daily ones. So 2 means it will keep 2 days backup. That's it. Now if you want to exclude any file from the backup, I don't think so. Do we have anything? You can just keep here. The expression you have to give. Let's say you want to ignore some test file, test star. It'll ignore everything starting with test. I don't want to have anything. Let's remove it. Now this one is like wait until Jenkins is idle to perform a backup. So if you check this option and night 12 o'clock we It decided the backup, right? Let's say some job is running at the time 12 o'clock. It won't do the backup. It will wait. Wait until Jenkins is idle to perform the backup. Or there is an option is like for Jenkins to quiet mode for after specific minutes. Even after some time, the job is still running. Let's say 12 o'clock over, 12:30 over, 1 hour. It has to do backup. But since we enable this option, it is waiting to finish all the jobs. Even after let's say 120 minutes, the jobs are not finished. It will forcefully stop them. First, let me take backup and then you can read them. Like that, 120 minutes. Or you can just give 10 minutes, anything. Let's say you don't want to wait at all. You simply uncheck this option. That's it. And you have this option called move old backups to zip files. So when the new backups are coming, it'll archive the old files. I mean, it'll zip the old file just to save up the space. And you can choose here. There are multiple types of backups. You want to backup additional files, you want to backup config history, you want to backup plugin archives, you want to backup next build number. These are all not required for us. We don't use this. That's why these are just this content you want folder you want to backup or not. This plugins archives you want to backup or not. These are not plugins, archives. So we don't need all those backups. Back build results we need. Okay, success or failure we need it. That's fine. That's why we checked it. Yeah, and stop the build as soon as exception errors in the file handling. If while backing up there is some error, so stop it. So that's why. Now let's save it. This is we have to do configuration for thin backup. Now let's go to manage Jenkins simply in backup now. Still error. There is. Yeah, sorry. At last. First, let's go here. CD backup. Nothing is there. There is some wrong, I guess. There's something wrong first. Open the log. There is no log file. Okay. There is no error here also. So let's check another way. There is no error if you see. There's no error. Yep. Still, it is not. It's failing for some reason. That's okay. Let's try again and let's see. Settings are now integrated with global configuration. It's still not working. Let's see. Did we do something wrong here? Hmm. There is thin backup. Come on. Yeah, this is the one. Backup directory is home. Yes. Backup. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is fine. It's not required. Let's remove this and try. Still same. Let's Google it. There is no error also. Hmm. We gave the permissions. Jenkins, execute for right. Sorry, oh, sorry. Wait. Right permission is there. Right is not applied. Let's try this. Hmm. Now let's go to. Let's try. Still say not a permission issue. They're saying permission, but not an issue. No, no. Let's try like this. I'm pretty sure it will be permission issue. So it is slash home backup. Okay, it has touch 123. Yeah, Jenkins have access. So it's not an access issue. It's something else. This is not our case. Let's go with this document. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. This we did. Settings they moved to different. Yeah, same settings. See. Mm-hmm. No, there should be nothing. The same thing we did, but still, it's not happening. Nope. Not sure where we're failing. Like, nope. Hmm. Where it's failing. Fine. This is also fine. This is fine. Where we missed. Then backup is only one place. Let's save this. Let's go. Let's click on restore. We'll see. Restore is coming. Restore. It will show you, you know, the where you want to backup from. It will show you the path here. I mean, after backup. But now we haven't backed up yet. It is not working. Yeah, not working. That's okay. Do one thing. Practice. Practice once. Or try installing little older version of the plugin. Then backup plugin. Try install little older version. How to install? There is, a directory. Sorry, there is a website. See for plugins. Then backup. Download maybe a little older version, not that old. Maybe this one, 23 one, and try to do that. Same thing. Okay, you try that one. But this is how generally in backup work. You simply click on the backup now and it will do the backup. Or we have already set the time, right? Every day 12 o'clock. So every day after 12 o'clock, I'll check once whether the backup happened or not. If backup happened, I'll post in group, then it's working. If not, try with the older version of the plugin. So got it? Sorry, is it clear? So that's
Yes,
about backups
yes.
actually. So that's how we do backups. Mostly we don't use thin backup plugin nowadays because it does not have enough to restore the whole Jenkins server, including credentials, blah, our job, workspace, details, everything. So we use this another approach, as I mentioned, right? Copy the whole Jenkins home directory into a different server and simply change the configuration files. Two files are there. One is etc default Jenkins file where we have to change Jenkins home. Same thing has to be changed in service file where lib system Jenkins service Jenkins.service there will be a service file, service configuration file I meant to say. You have to change that and restart the Jenkins. It will point to the backup. Got it? So we usually everyone use that. But try this. It's good to know this. It's not a bad thing. So that's about backup. Let's go to our last topic today. Upgrade Jenkins. How to upgrade Jenkins? That we'll see now. So sorry. How to upgrade is it's very easy actually to do this. So let's say 2.462, right? Now one minute. Where first let's say 2. Where is it? 462.2. Now I want to download. I mean update version to 2.463. After this is the version we are using. This version I want to do. What? There are only just two steps involved. First thing is, if you remember, I told right, Jenkins is developed in Java only. It means it's a war file artifact. That's why I told that we can install Jenkins by deploying the war file into Tomcat. But we didn't do that. We run as a service. Still, in the backend, there it is war file itself. Where it will be present? Go to where lib Jenkins. There will be a war file here. Not there. Maybe different path. Let's no, not a different path. Let's find it. Let's see where this var is present. User C. This is where the var file is present. What is the path? cd slash user share java. This is where the var is present. It seems. So all we have to do is in order to update Jenkins, few steps, very few steps which we need to follow. First, stop the Jenkins as usual. What I'm guessing is this the right path? These are all the Java jars. Not not specifically to Jenkins. User share Jenkins. Go to this one. I can't migrate. Only migrate is there. Let's go to user bin Jenkins. Sorry. Oh, that's it. Sorry. That's a executable file. My bad. My bad. Hmm. This file. This is not run Jenkins. Also not. No, nothing. Share doc. Doc is for documents. Cache. No. Yeah. Let's go to var. Extracted var, but where is the var file? So maybe that's the place. User share Java. Maybe this is the place. Let's try it. So Jenkins.var is there. Type. Oh, sorry. September 4th. Yeah, that's okay. What you have to do is first stop the Jenkins. Stop it. Now rename the Jenkins var file. Jenkins var. Now download the version you want. The var file you have to download from the website. Let it download. Jenkins.org. So today we June 18th. So that's okay. Yeah, I think it's the download stage. That's okay. Now that's it. Try start the Jenkins. Oh, there is another status. So, hmm, there is nothing. So it gave an general CTL. Let's see. Let's try this. What is the error? Failed to start. That's it. Schedule restart job. Restart counter is fine. That's fine. Blah 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 blah. Nothing. It's not working. Somewhere it has to be changed. Other than this, nothing. No error here. Where do we missed? Oh, wait. Where is this Jenkins? J. Yep, this is the one. Okay, root. Okay, same permissions. So permissions are good. There is no issues with that. My doubt is timestamp. Why the June 18th is there? Let's try. That's okay. So is a file. This is not. We downloaded the jar. Obviously correct. We renamed the old jar. We pasted the new one. That's it. Where we missed. Mm-hmm. User shared Java. Right. Yeah, it's only one place. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's okay. So this is the only place which it has. Sorry. Where is it? So it is not working as expected. Let's delete this Jenkins file, I mean var file. Currently the old one is there. Let's download maybe another one. If you see June 18th, it's coming from here. That's okay. It's some release date. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, it is there. Still say there is something where it's missing. Let's nothing, no direction. Let's Google again. That's the issue. Let's say Jenkins upgrade. Just simple. See, download a newer WAR file. Read more. Sorry. See, take the backup. User lib. We don't have it. There is no Jenkins folder at all here. See, same thing. Already. Copy the old WAR file. Copy the new one to user lib Jenkins. See, but ours is a different path. So this is, I mean, whatever we did is correct. But it's not working for us. No, no. Same thing. Maybe yeah. First we'll keep this one. Let's. So I just using the old one itself. Let's see. First, let's see the system properties like this, where the jar varies. Maybe it might be in a different path. Let's see. It started. Let's refresh. Okay, let's go to manage Jenkins. System information. Var. Let's type var. Hidden value shows. User share. The same path. Not sure why. Let's. This is normal. Nothing is there. Let's check the log if something is there. This is also fine. So, oh, it's showing some errors. See? Found invalid crumb. If your call is well, this please use a data instead. There is something. They're showing some error. Let's simply copy this. But I'm not sure what is this error. No, not this. This is a normal error. Jenkins error. That's what we did. We just downloaded it and we just did the same thing. Some error with that. So we have to see the same thing. See whatever we did, downloaded, change the ownership. We already. I mean, it's already root. Start it. Simple. Let's download again. Our file. Maybe this 464. Stop Jenkins. Download. Hmm. Yeah, it's downloaded. Let's check the permissions. I think it should be root itself. Where is this? JJJ. See, root. So no worries with that. So if I start, it won't work. Hmm. Still some error. It's not accepting. Let's try this. 462. It's still finding the old one. The new, whatever we deployed, I mean, whatever we updated, it's not working. Why it's not starting? I have to figure it out because there is nothing which we just did wrong. I mean, all are correct. Do we need to download the latest version? Not really required. We can download any version we want. It's not really matter actually. Where? Choose. That's okay. So let's do one thing. Let's close this for now. You also try this one. Oh shit! I deleted the old one. That's okay. I'll download the same one from here for 62.2. Okay. This version is fine. It's working, but only the latest version. It could be multiple reasons. So one is like the plugins which we have are not compatible. The plug it could be that one the configuration might have changed. Usually it happens because no one upgrades directly like this. First, what we do is we install. Let's say we want to upgrade to Jenkins 2.5 something. We install that Jenkins 2.5 version somewhere in some machine. We test it. We test it. We install all the plugins which we are using currently. We test it whether it's working or not. There we find if any compatibility issues. Let's say sometimes if we upgrade the version, plugins won't work with the current version. We have to upgrade them also. Then only it will work. So now what's happening? I'm not saying the plugins issue, but it could be compatibility issues. It could be configuration issues which we might need to modify according to the new version. So due to that, Jenkins could not start. So this is why what everyone do is everyone does. I mean, they do not do the backup like this directly. They simply test it first, this latest version working or not. Then, if everything is working fine, then they'll come here and upgrade. So before upgrading, what they'll do, they'll upgrade the plugins, they'll upgrade the configuration according to new version, and then they'll upgrade the Jenkins version. That's how usually they do. But the reason why it is not working, as I mentioned, right, it could be compatibility issue, it could be plugins are not supported, so it's not coming up. That's why. So meanwhile, you also try. So I'll also test from my side. I'll install a new Jenkins and I'll test it. So based on that, I'll let you know in the group. Got it? But this is the way we do the upgrades. Even though you install Jenkins as a service, there will be a war file internally. Currently, it's user share Java. Usually, it will be user share Jenkins. Maybe then the recent versions path might have changed. So you have to figure out where the Jenkins war file exists, backup that, download your latest Jenkins, and start the Jenkins. That's it. That's the backup procedure. Sorry, the upgrade procedure. But as I told you, right, we simply don't do. No one simply don't do just directly come here and upgrade the Jenkins because of these issues, compatibility issues. We test it and we upgrade. Got it? That's the. I mean, that's how generally everyone does it. So, is it clear? You try it. I'll also check it once. Or are some issues. All right. I think yeah, that's it for Jenkins. I guess we covered
Yes.
whatever the things which are required. I think it's fine. So we'll have class on Monday, our usual timings. So we'll have a new topic from Monday. Hope it's clear. So yeah, have a nice weekend. I think. Bye. Bye everyone. Bye all.